So I'm in the process of making that choice. If I decide to take the board out, like we have no stove, we have no oven until the board is put back in. So that is like, so I think next week we're probably going to do our sauerkraut. We're going to make sauerkraut next week. And I'm going to make it two ways. And you will see just how easy it is to make your own sauerkraut. And that is another fermented food that is so good for you. And for somebody like Kathy, who maybe doesn't want to have fermented cabbage, you can use that same recipe to make other fermented foods. Like you could ferment carrots, you could ferment like a cauliflower, whatever you want. So we're going to learn how to do that and just how easy it is. So that's next
It
week.
takes days to ferment something.
Well, we're going to do the first step. We're not going to have, and I'm not going to do a prototype in advance. We're going to come back the following week and see how it is. So it could take a week to 2 weeks to ferment.
Try
It depends.
longer. I think it's
Sorry.
even longer to ferment something.
It depends on it, and it depends on the environment and how warm like I'm going to leave it in the kitchen. It depends on how warm your kitchen is as well. And in the winter, it could be a little cooler than it is in the summer, but everybody's going to be different. But yeah, we're going to look at how to do fermentation next week. So I'll do a little lesson on that and show you how easy it is to make your own cabbage or sauerkraut, or you can make kimchi if you'd like. Now, I'm not a kimchi fan,
I'm,
but
what
if you
is,
like
I've never
kimchi, you
had
can make
that.
kimchi. Sorry?
Never had that.
Yeah, well, we'll give you the tools so you could try making it yourself. I'm more of a sauerkraut fan than I
Yeah,
am.
yeah.
But it's up to you. Everybody's different. But fermented foods are so gut healthy friendly because they've got the microorganisms that are good microorganisms for our gut and can help our gut health out. And my mentor, and Gloria would know this, my mentor, Danielle,
Yeah, Danielle.
Arsenault, she recommends you have a fermented food every day. So what we could do, if I had some cabbage sauerkraut now, I could just put a little bit of sauerkraut on the top of this and have
Ooh,
it,
as a garnish.
huh?
As a garnish.
As a garnish, yeah. It's not like you
Oh,
need a bunch of it, but like a tablespoon of sauerkraut a day. It's interesting. When they were, sauerkraut is typically attributed to the German for the invention of it, but when they were making the Great Wall of China, that's how they fed the workers with sauerkraut because it's a really healthy, good food for you. It's got all the nutrition and you don't need to preserve, like it preserves in the brine, so you don't need to be worried about refrigerating it or something. So it doesn't, as long as you follow the rules, it doesn't spoil. And we'll talk about the rules next week. So you got to come back next week in the kitchen, and I won't need my oven or stove in the event. So if I decide to do
What
the
was the
get the
price? Did
part rebuilt, I'm going to get a little hot plate. So then I can make stuff right in front of you without having to turn to the side. So it is appealing to me to do that. Anyway, all right. Next week, sauerkraut and fermented foods. And this week, we have our beautiful ginger miso cabbage soup. Cheers, ladies. Have a great
there's a lot. There's
weekend.
a
yeah.
lot
Thank
of
you, Debbie.
good.
Thank you, everyone. Bye bye.
Bye.